Hello, my name is Sven and this is Conan Exiles. I'm using cheats. I'm building this in like creative mode with a bunch of cool, awesome cheats. One of them is this ability where I can fly. I press insert and type fly like this. And another very useful cheat is Control, Shift, Alt and F10. Those 4 keys at once. That lets you build structures. Look at this. Look at how I'm building this. I have 8 of this block, right? And then I place one and oh wait, whoops. Let's try that again. Control, Shift, Alt, F10. Let's try it again. I have 7. Yeah, and now I still have 7. So I have unlimited of those blocks. So that's also a very useful cheat. This is where I am on the map, in case you find that sort of stuff interesting. Anyways, I am trying to build some cool village thing over here. And this is like the outer wall to protect the villagers against all the fearsome things that hypothetically exists out there. It's all just a hypothetical place because, you know, this is just my own little private server where I just build whatever I want to build. And I'm going to build right now. I just feel like there's something lacking on the outer tower here, so I think... Oh, that thing ended up in a weird place. I think I can expand this wall to have a few towers sticking out here. I think those could be in tier 3 reinforced stone wall, and so this might be a way of doing this. By the way, I hope you like my pink character. That's from the mod Age of... no, wait, never mind. The pink is not from a mod. The pink is dyed. I've dyed him a little bit because that's pretty cool. But the character is from the mod Age of Calamities. Adds some new characteristics. So if I just take the helmet off, you see that he looks kind of dead and cool and awesome. Anyways. I'm not like fully sure exactly how things are gonna be here, but you know, I like just trying out things. It's possible to walk inside of that wall there, so might as well build some windows there, you know. I'm gonna zoom in. That makes it easier to actually put stuff down. So I'll remove these blocks there. Thought this would be those walls there and fences would be an interesting way of making like a homemade granulated wall or something. That's probably not the right term, but that's the term I'm gonna use right now. So the idea is that that's supposed to make the wall more interesting, having that little tower thing there. I don't know. Does it make it look more interesting? Where did my fences go? There's a fence. So I'm just gonna place a little fence here. I would say that makes it look a little bit more interesting, but I might want to change this part right here and just use regular walls right here instead. So I think I'm gonna have a tower thing like that on this side as well. So let's remove... Oh, there. Where did that thing end up? Let's remove these windows and place some windows here instead. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Okay, so does this look more interesting now? Let's use that, use the right thing there. I like it better. I like it better this way, I think. it it looks a little boring with just that all the way, you know. So I'm just gonna keep it like this for now and go do something else. I want to have more houses in here. I'm gonna eventually find a way to get up here. I could just make an elevator up here. I'm gonna build an elevator here so it's possible to go from down here to up here, and I am going to do that by using some, at least that one foundation to, you know, just get things going, and these wooden plateaus or wooden ceilings to get the elevator far enough out to go all the way to the ground. So that was a horizontal, actually, horizontal elevator, which was not really intended, but that might actually be better, depending on where it ends up on this side. If this one ended up in a cool place, then I'm gonna keep that. I think this might actually work. I think I actually like this. So, maybe I should just keep it like this. So, how does it look when this one is all the way on this side? That looks reasonable, doesn't it? Yeah. I think that makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that. And this elevator here, I can like make it look kind of decent by adding some pillars here that can go into the mountain like this. That makes it, you know, look like it's not flying in the air. That kind of looks reasonable, I guess. Should I do that? Like this? Nah. I'm gonna build have a little fence around here so that people won't fall down and break their necks accidentally. Even though that's still perfectly possible over here, though. So that's a decent vertical elevator thing. But I also want to have a horizontal one that goes all the way down. Does this one go all the way down? That would be really cool. Yeah, it does. So I can actually have two elevators right next to each other here. And that's pretty cool. I'm glad that worked out. Okay. I'm not yet gonna build anything on top of that place. I'm gonna build some cool stuff over there eventually, but right now I just want to add some more houses, and I like keeping things a little simple sometimes with the houses, so I'm just gonna build some simple houses. Should I build something right here? I could build like a thing that goes with the elevator. Well, I would definitely need to do that because this looks kind of weird just by itself, but they don't stack to each other, which is kind of annoying. Because then I can't like place this in the perfect spot, but I guess this works. Yeah, nobody would notice that those didn't stack to each other. So guess I could just build a bridge, or I mean a staircase here, you know. Do I have those other kind of stairs? No, I don't have the other kinds of stairs, so just gonna use those. So that's I think this is a reasonable way of building the elevator. Why not? What is also kind of cool to have is tiny little... I would have to go in ghost mode. So in ghost mode, things do not snap to each other. So that's why you can't really build things in ghost mode. Like these will just crash. But you can, if you're gonna build the sort of things that I'm building now, which is like a little, you could say, road almost, or like what you call those stones that you walk on. I don't remember what those are called, but if you're gonna build that, then it might be a good idea to go in ghost mode. I don't know, does that look decent? Yeah, it works. So I'm just gonna continue that road thing this way. And this is, I guess, one solution for for roads. I think later on in the game Funcom is gonna implement, you know, actual roads, but for now I'll just walk on these stones here, even though they have spikes. The roads have spikes on them, which is, you know, not ideal for the average person. Okay, this is too high. Those are too high. Gotta lower those a little bit. That's better. As low as possible. That's maybe a little too low. Lower than possible. Yeah, let's just keep it like this. It works. It's since it's so uneven, the ground, it's hard to make this perfect. So I'm just gonna say that that works. There are some other new objects that has been ended up in the game, which is that, I don't know if that's a normal sentence, has ended up in the game, that has been added to the game, which are I don't know exactly what this is, but it seems like the sort of thing that would fit everywhere, particularly on the outside of a house, or inside, or on the side of a bridge. Yeah, just put it on the side of the bridge, here and here. And can it go here? Not aligned enough with the ground. What are these other things there? These are really cool. So I can... Okay, this one won't stay... It needs to stay upright. I need those to stay upright. So that's really cool. These blocks are really cool. So they can stand on the side if I can just get them to stand upright. Let's just get ourselves a foundation here. Oh! I'm in ghost mode. Let's go in fly so that objects can start snapping to each other. And place, we can place this here. This one, or that one, or this one. I think I like this one the best. So, what else can I do with those sort of things? I can... No, it's stupid to place them on top of this. But I kind of want them on the sides here. So, gonna add a little, you know, stuff for them to stand on right here. This doesn't really stand very well. Okay, so that might not work. Except if I do it like this. Somehow I managed to place a plank like underneath the ground. I guess that works, kind of. And should I place some here? To make things look more interesting? I'm not sure if this really makes it look more interesting or just makes it look worse. maybe it just makes it look worse. But I'm just gonna keep it because. I don't like that block. I think it's too much of those stone things there. But that's how it is. I want to build a house. Tiny little house somewhere. I can fit a house right here. So what's it gonna need? Insulated wood, this, insulated wood, this and that, basically. And what kind of roof? I like these sort of like cornered roofs. Or I mean ovening roofs, or whatever I should call them. So I'm gonna use those, and also, where are the normal roofs? Here's some normal. Where's the super normal roofs? Here, there we go. So I'm just gonna go in ghost mode in order to place the first block in a reasonable position. So it could be like right next to the river, like right here. Yeah. Oh, that's not a reasonable position, because now it's like above the ground in a bad way. Okay, let's try that again. Should start at this height. It's more reasonable. I don't need this to be very big, do I? Is this reasonable? Yeah. So on the back side, we'll just use insulated wood stuff. Just place them down. Right here, I think I want to have like a little river thing going. You can like go out and hang out with the river. And I think that part can extend out here and then here, after placing down a window or two and a little door and another window. This thing can be put down. Should that go on this side as well? Yeah, why not? And then the corner. There we go. And then regular roof. We're just gonna have to place some more of these walls to get the regular roof to snap, or I mean to have enough support. Insulated wood rooftops. Also new blocks with the newest, or one of the newest updates. And left sloping and right sloping insulated wall. One here and one here, and I guess there could be a little window here. And let's do the same on the other side as well. This is, in my view, a very nice and cozy house. It what could be said about this? It's super simple and it looks nice, you know. So if those are kind of just, you know, mass-produced a little bit, it would make this place look quite lively. I think I wanna add some like thralls or something in here as well. And there could be a tiny little building here as well. Are those stones... Can I mine those stones? If I can mine those stones, then I can just get the whole thing to go away. That would be nice. Pickaxe. Oh, there's the pickaxe. Let's try. Nope, does not work. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be just super tiny, like super duper tiny, like this tiny. Which is also, you know, a nice size for a house, because that makes it look like this place is lively. So let's add those things, and you know, it's not much by itself, but it really adds to the place, to the village. And I think this is, or maybe part of the mod, part of the Age of Calamitous mod. I'm not exactly sure. Anyways, that was a few additions to this place that I think makes it a little more interesting. It's I'm gonna fill it with more like cool creative buildings. Some of these are just, you know, like that house. It's kind of the same as that one, just a little different. I just wanted to have some more things in order to have more of a village here, you know, more things. Up here, I think I'm gonna build maybe a cathedral. I've built, or a church or something like that. I've built something like that in the past, and I think it might look really cool to build that sort of thing, and that might fit this area very well, and it also fits the city. I think I will add some more houses to this place as well, and yeah, I don't know. So far, I feel like this looks pretty nice, and I appreciate you watching and looking at me taking this elevator back and forth. Really cool, nice, and I'll see you some other time. And if you do not subscribe, then you're gonna end up like this wall, which is basically the same as saying nothing is going to happen to you, but you know, just subscribe.